on a strike, and he's a little bit outside, leaving a 2-4-5. So Charles on the long, and oh, that's how you want to finish your semifinals right there. Wow, leaving the 8-10 in the pocket. Right, Alyssa popped up from that one, didn't like it. She leaves a 4-5 split. In her foundation frame. But she shoots this like she did the 2-4-5. She will make it. And she does. Right there. Got to split the 4-5 with the ball. They go flying out to the side. All right, Charles. Oh, tripping out the 8-pin and back there. Or the 9-pin. With a 3-6-9. There you go. That's way outside. Pick this up for 189. Crossing over for strike. Hit. Buzz. Seven pin out there. And she's got 30 pins to make up. And that looks long and wash out. Carlin gets it. Good shot. And he gets that. And we've got Jace on 34. Powerful two-hander. And he comes up high again, but this time leaving a big 4. Molly shooting her 7-pin. She makes it. Morgan on 36. And she's a little bit high and leaves a 4-pin. Right. So the matchups here on our left pair, Jace and Drake be bowling each other. Whoever wins advances. Jackson and Kat. Oh, picking up the big 4. Line it right over. That's just how you do it. Spencer lining up for his 7th frame. That's high, leaving a split. The 6-8. And he's on a spare in the 6. So the way these guys are going, he's going to need to pick this up. Brandon with a strike in the 9th. Spencer's going to shoot 6-8. And he makes it. And he had to slide the 6-pin over into the 8. Realistically for a chance for the win. And he does it right there. And Julian's gonna needs the first one. Pocket shot right there. That will do it.
It's time to start.
Jordan with a strike in his 3rd frame. Strike, spare strike, it looks like. Julian shooting at a 1-2-10. Oh, and he makes it. So he is at 169. Strike here for 179. And Charles, tripping out that 10-pin. take a look at that. Right there, sending that messenger across, getting it. On a strike, and he's a little bit outside, leaving a 2-4-5. So Charles on the long, and oh, that's how you want to finish your semifinals right there. Wow, leaving the 8-10 in the pocket. Right, Alyssa popped up from that one, didn't like it. She leaves her 4-5 split. In her foundation frame. But she shoots this like she did the 2-4-5. She will make it. And she does. Right there. Got to split the 4-5 with the ball. They go flying out to the side. All right, Charles. Oh, tripping out the 8-pin and back there. Or the 9-pin. With a 3-6-9. There you go. That's way outside. Pick this up for 189. Crossing over for break. It was.
It's time to start.
Steve all of a sudden been shot, ain't gonna work. 2600 after shot first.
All right, I just saw I was on mute. I don't know for how long. But I've been calling some great action. So here's Matthew Jones with the 1-3-6. And he's already at 131 and picks off the head pin. So that'll put him at 139 heading into the 10th. So he can still go 169. Matthew in the U18. I believe he might be U15. We'll check. There we go. So after they get the scores in, after game number 1, check bowlmetrics.com for nearly live scoring, game by game. Robert Johnson with the hop. And he hops the ball right by the 10 pin to open for 126 in the 9th. All right, so everyone on the left pair is finished up. So Piper with a 182, and from what I can see, that is a pretty good score. All right, we're gonna watch. I know, who left the 9-10 over there? 9-10 in the foundation frame. That's a rough one. All right, Paul's going to go first. Paul at 96, so he can go 126. And pulled that inside, missed the head pin left. All right, that was Roman, left the 9-10. And gets the 10 off it in the 9th. And Paul shooting at the 1-3. And almost fouls, holds on, and chops the head pin off of it. So Zachary on a double going into the 10th. So he can go plus going off the sheet. See what Zachary can do here. And there you go, 3 in a row. And Colton with the 1-3-5. Is that back there? It is. All right, so strike shot. We'll take care of that. And Zachary still with the possibility of going plus. And either way, he's going to have a good score in game number 1 with a 3-6. There a 9 back there? No, so just 3-6-10. So he'll be in the 190s. And that will definitely keep him in the hunt. All right, so we've got the U12 division combined, boys and girls, U15 boys, 11 U15 boys today, 5 U15 girls, 28 U15 boys. We'll see them come down to lanes 1 and 2 here in a little bit. And U18 girls. And we saw some of them on the left pair on the high side. All right, so Roman. Looking to fill out his 10th frame here. Matthew Jones heating up. He can go 169. And Roman crossing over. All right, so Matthew looking to put 20 up in the 10th, and he does. Oh, no, yeah, he does. He goes 169. I was looking at the wrong score. All right, so Matthew going off the sheet in the 10th for 169. And yeah, Matthew is U18 now. Good for him. So I think it's his first year in U18. And Robert Johnson leaving the 310. First shot in the 10th. And that's got a chance to gets it. All right, and that's our Ballards Bowling Academy shot of the game. Robert Johnson picking up the 310 clutch shot to earn himself a fill shot in the 10th. There you go, Ballards Bowling Academy shot of the game. All right, so our U18 girls mixed in with we got Jacoby down here, so he's U12. We got Matlin Warner, Jennifer Jackson. And looks like they're going to need a little mechanical assistance as Trevor's starting his game number 2. All right, Jacoby, powerhouse, leaving the 7-pin. All right, Trevor looking for some hook, not finding it. So a little too much on the first shot, not enough on the second, so somewhere in between, there is success. All right, and Riley in Riley's fan club starting off with a strike. And Jacoby getting it a little bit inside. All right, Matlin getting the head pin to start off game number 2. So we've got, let's see, Matlin, we got Eric Jones. So I didn't catch Eric's score in the first game. And you might know Eric is being a PBA regional champion a few months ago. All right, Mikey in the pocket there with a flat 10 on his spare shot. All right, so Eric playing the inside. And surprised to see what happened on that shot as he missed the head pin to the right. All right, so he'll make some adjustments and get things figured out. All right, looks like we only have 5 bowlers on this pair. And Eric with the backup and misses the head pin there. So he is discovering the friction in the middle as he goes for the cool backup shot. And Peyton getting the 3. And Trevor going for the right side of the rack. And it's got a chance. Doesn't get the 8 out, though. Jordan on 3. Needs some hold. And 5 pins. All right. And through the nose, 6 pin there on lane 2. All right, Mikey in the pocket again, but leaves the 7 pin. All right, Matlin. A big shot on 1. So she is a 9 spare strike. All right, so Eric on lane 1. Looking to come back after his open, and that's a good comeback after an open. No question there. We'll go to the high side. So I've got Maya shooting at the left rail. And it looks like my score is getting a little sideways. There, it's a little better. All right, so we got Alex Westering. Alex up on 14. And that's got a chance. Oh, checks up a little bit on him. And Neve here shooting at the 4-7. So on Alex just recently out with a book, Bowling Buddies. Nice little story about friendship and bowling and all kinds of great stuff. It's $6 on Amazon. So be sure and check that out when you get a chance. Drop a link in the chat. All right, so Haley on 15 needs some hold, doesn't get it. It's 3 off the left. All right, in lane 14. Not sure who that is, but she's shooting at a 310 and picks it up. There you go. All right, Haley picking up the spare. So she's strike 3 spare, so doesn't lose any count. And a strike in the second frame, spare in the third. All right, so Nevaeh on 14 and gets out. And that's got to be the Ballard's Bowling Academy shot of the day. Nevaeh, high flush, splitting the 8-9. And there you go. That is your Ballard's Bowling Academy shot of the game. Game number 2. All right, Maya coming in light. Tori, high flush, leaves just a 6-pin. Jasmine shooting at a 3-pins, working on a spare. And gets just enough hook to get it out. Maya trying to send that head pin over and will not. And Maya picking up the 6-pin in her 4th frame. So Victoria clean or perfect through 3, her 4th frame, and that looks pretty good too. All right, so Victoria's got it figured out. She's got some hold in the middle and she's using it. And Alex on 14, that's got a chance. Light pocket, 6-9-10. All right, so Savannah 4th frame, and Savannah on a strike. And she's playing that hold as well, but not quite enough hold, and goes through the nose, 4-7-10. And Alex going for the spare. Hooks away last second. See if Savannah can pick that up. Cannot. So open in the fourth. And we got Daniel wiggling the 7. Gets the 7 out. Leaves the 4-pin. Mila Davis, 14. Frame number 4. Crossing over. 5-pin. So Piper's 8 spare double going into the 4th. Looks like an Axiom Pearl. 5-pin. And Daniel picks up his spare. And Maya Light Mixer gets them to go. All right, so she strikes in the 4th. First strike of the game for Maya. Mila, 14, picking up the 5-pin. All right, so Victoria, 16, going for 5 in a row. And 4 pins, nearly 5 in a row, which would be, as we all know, a pack of Franks. All right, we'll see Haley take this shot here. Oh, we'll watch Victoria pick up this spare. And Haley doesn't like it. Gets 3 off the left. And we'll go down to the low side. All right. Okay, so Eric shooting at a 2-4. And he picks that up, no problem. All right, so Matlin stepping up on lane number 1, working on a spare. That looks good. Just a touch high, leaving a 4-7. All right, so some results in from Bowl Metrics. U18 boys. Aiden Farnsworth leading with 231. And Eric Jones here on our featured pair with 201. And Carter Robinson, 199. Cole Molney, 188. And Zachary Grosner, 187. That's top 5. And U18 girls, Madeline Warner led, also on our featured pair here, 202. Leah Cody, 196. Piper Reams, 182. Jennifer Jackson, here on our featured pair, 169. And Jessica Hamlin, 167 for the top 5. And there are only 5 U15 girls. Savannah Sue, 168. Riley Emerson, who is on 3 and 4. Tie for third, Caitlin Wallmeyer and Mila Davis, 153. And Kimberly Hamlin, 87. And U15 boys, there's 11 of them out there. And John Michael Farthing from Arkansas with a 193. Daniel Smith Bailey, 181. Brady McDonough, 171. Michael York Jr., 167. And Colton Bennett with a 142. And in the U12s, Trevor Thompson here on 3 and 4. Leading with a 145. Riker Emerson also here, 129. Jasmine Grizzle, 123. Jacoby Hill, 122. Jordan Betchert, 121. It's a tight race there for second. And Riley needs some hold on that spare and not going to get it. And we'll go up to the high side, see what's up. And Piper working on a strike, and she gets 7. And Maya with the 310. So Alex here working on a strike, missed on his first shot. It looks like 7 on his second, and frame number 6. And Maya almost sliding 3 over. So Mila in the hunt, and U15 girls goes through the nose, 6'10". All right, so Victoria, she's got a 279 possible. Not anymore. That's went high to crossing over, leaves the 10 pin. But still, good game possible in the 250s. And she gets that a little bit outside. So that's an open in her 8th frame and puts her at 186. So she can still go in the 240s off the sheet. And Savannah didn't like it. Savannah, the leader after 1 in U15 girls. All right, and Tori leaving a 6-pin over there. And Savannah picking up the spare. And puts her at 102 and the 8th on a spare. Daniel's gonna let Piper go first. So this is 8th frame for Piper. She's on a spare. The strike here. Well, she can go plus. Does not. Leaves. So 5-pin, 3, 9. All right, so 2 back there. Alex shooting at the 6-7. And he gets 1. There you go. And Piper trying to spare up the 3-9. And yeah, just chops the 3 off of it. Mila crossing over and getting them out. So after a couple opens, she puts an X up on the board. And we'll see Nevaeh pick this up. We'll go down to the low side. All right, so Mikey shooting at the 1, 3, 5. Oh, Matlin over there comes in light. And Mikey picks up the spare. Nice shot, puts him at 77 on a spare in the 9th. All right, these pair on the left, 1 and 2. They only have 5, so they're going to finish a little bit before everyone else. So we will hang down here and watch them finish up. So Matlin in the 10th, working on the 1, 2, 4, 10. See if she can pick this up and get a fill shot. And leaves the 2-pin, which is hard to do. It's like a trick shot, but our leader after 1 with a 186. For game number 2. All right, so Jennifer can go even here, going off the sheet, and that will not do it. 6-10. Eric starting his first shot in the 10th, and that's lights. Mixes them around, but leaves the 5-pin. And Eric not agreeing with this pair, so he can pick this up and go 154. All right, so Eric picked that up. So he's still got 154 possible. And Jacoby coming in a little light, 245. All right, so Eric might test the waters with something a little new, and that crosses over, but gets them all down, gets the count, and he's going to go to a new pair, and he'll be happy to see that. So Trevor here on a double. Yep, and that's going to cross over, and he's going to leave the 1-3-5-9. You don't see that too often. Trevor in with a 1-45 to lead the U12 after game number 1. But he found this pair to be a little challenging. So again, the format today is 3 games on this pattern. We'll do some season series awards as they re-oil to a shorter pattern of equal difficulty. So they'll get 10 minutes of practice to try and get that figured out. So Riley on a double. And that's got a chance to cross over. She wiggles the 5-8 around, but not enough to knock him over. Trevor with the remote control arm, but leaves the 5-pin in the 10th. So puts him at 121. He saves the game with a double in 8 and 9. So 121, we'll see how that holds up for the U12 division. Riley putting on a show here, so she can be in the 150s. And she was in second place in U15 girls. Not wasting any time with that fill shot, and she gets 8. All right, so she'll be 155. And Riker on 3 high, leaving a 6-pin. And we'll check out the high side. All right, so it looked like Victoria finished with a 221. And Nevaeh is going to pick up the big 4 here in her 9th frame. And almost, she was going for it. Almost picked it up. Just bounce that 4 off the wall. And take out the 610. So Piper coming back. She can go 193 here with a couple more. And Jasmine going up the middle. Gets a little hook, 138. And Piper with 7. The 248. And she'll pick that up to finish off with a possible 180. And she does. All right, so Piper in the books, game number 2 with a 180. And Alex finishing up starting his 10th frame. Working on a spare in the 9th, and is going to need some hold and some help. All right, so just a 5-pin for Alex. And Nevaeh already with a 110. She's going to add to that count on her next shot as that one went into the right channel. Alex questioning it. Yep, left off his hand. So he'll finish with a 101. All right, here we go. That's got a chance. Some left pocket action. Not enough to carry the 9. She can't believe it. Outraged for a 119. All right, so Mila bringing some heat here with, 4 in a row. Mila also with the game saver. Perfect since the 7th frame. And that's going to need some help. Oh, and she gets it for 5 in a row. And that is a pack of Franks for Mila Davis. 5 strikes in a row. That's a pack of Franks. All right, so 8 here will put her even in the second game. Anything more than that should be plus. And that's a good place to be. 6 in a row, Mila. Putting on a clinic out there. 202. All right, so Mila's going to move over 1 pair, so we'll continue to see her on the right pair on the high side. And we've got our left pair finishing up. And that looks pretty good. Oh, listen to that. First shot in the 10th, all back. All right, so she can go 160 with a couple more. And it's miss left. 3, 5, 6, 9, 10. Tough leave. And this game is finished. We'll cut down to the low side. You can check out the scores. Or in a little bit, you'll be able to check out the live scoring on Bowlmetrics at bowlmetrics.com. And almost. So it'll be 145 in the books. So there's some of the scores. And as we've got a minute between games here, if you haven't already, be sure subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the notification bell, and click the arrow next to the subscribe button so you can share the stream, friends, family, strangers, anyone. Right, looks like coming down to 1 and 2. Have William Renfro. William shot a 300 at the Southwest Gold ITRC about a month ago, live on stream. Be sure and go back and check that out. Up on, I think he was on 13 and 14, so on the high lanes up there at the ITRC. So with William, we'll have, looks like Stephanie McCoy coming in. And many others. Holly Bridges will be coming down. So it looks like some of the scores are updated on Bull Metrics. So it looks like U18 girls are all in. And still the leader after two, Matlin Warner. She's minus 12. And Victoria, after her big game, jumps up to second, minus 32. Passing Piper Reams at minus 38. Leah Cody, minus 49. And is Leah coming down here? I thought I may have seen her. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. And Holly Bridges in fifth, and she's minus 56. And she is down on this pair, 1 and 2. We'll get to see her last game of this squad. And U18 boys are not quite all in, but it looks like your leader will probably be Aiden Farnsworth at plus 45. Zachary Grosvenor at even. Matthew Jones minus 19. Reese Trammell minus 33. And Tobias Herte minus 43. Our U15 girls are all in. Mila taking the lead with a big game. She's minus 45. Savannah Sue drops to second at minus 83. Closely followed by Riley Emerson at minus 88. Kaylin Wallmeyer, minus 91. Kimberly Hamlin, minus 192. So U15 boys, I think, are all in. And Brady McDonough takes the lead, minus 43. Michael York Jr., minus 62. Close behind Michael, John Michael Farthing, minus 66. Colton Bennett, minus 92. Daniel Smith Bailey, minus 104. And Riker Emerson taking the lead in U12, minus 117. Trevor Thompson, minus 134. Jasmine Grizzle, minus 143. And Nevaeh Saros jumping up with a minus 179. And Jacoby Hill, one pin back, minus 180. So every pin counts. And Matlin coming in late. And Stephanie McCoy starting her first frame of this merciful last game on this pattern. And she goes to the nose, 479. And Tobias opening his First frame. Matlin going for it. Can't get the 10 out though. And Holly, first frame. That's high, 310. And that was her second frame. Spared in the first. Stephanie shooting at it, gets 2. And so Paige Wagner starting her second frame. First frame, third game. All right, first frame for Paige. See how she's playing the lanes. And she found that friction and crosses over, but gets them out. Paige, I believe winner of the PBA Junior in Bolton, Missouri, a couple weeks ago, maybe a month ago now. And Paige currently, after 2, sitting in 8th at minus 100. And William High pays the price with a big 4. So Stephanie finding some mid-lane friction. Missing the headpin left. 139. All right, Jennifer chopping the 5 off the 9. We'll see if William can pick up the big 4. He's already got a 300 in the books in the ITRC, but not able to bounce it out as he gets 8 in the second frame. Jacoby coming in light, hitting the front of the 6-pin. All right, Paige light mixer, getting them to go. So Paige perfect after 2. All right, we'll see Matlin, our U18 girls leader, take this shot on 3, and we'll go up to the high side. And we got Leah Cody here on 2. Leah moving up the standings. 2-hander, finding that mid-lane friction, and goes high with a 6-10. All right, so now Matlin on 3. And that looks pretty good. And it is. All right, William's still working on getting this pair figured out. And Leah picking up the right side spare, getting the 6-10. Be a challenge for 2-handers on a high friction surface. And Eric leaving an 8-pin. So he's strike 9 spare. And Holly on 2. Crossing over 5-10. Ouch. All right, so Eric with the spare. All right, so we got Cole Molney on 14. Cole's working on an open. This is his 3rd frame, and he's light 10-pin. Gavin Taylor And Gavin, the record holder in the high school boys high series. With an 8-13, I think, 8-14. Nevaeh, Spare City, getting him out. Cole with the 10 pin, no problem. Jasmine on 15, coming in a little high. And Alex on 15 needs some hook and not going to get it out there. And 13, Aiden Farnsworth. He's our U18 boys leader. And that's why he's 9 spare, 3-4 somehow in the second. We missed that. But strike, and 3 and 4. All right, so Mila on 15. Looking to come back after an open, mixes them up for just the 6 pin. And Cole with a strike on 13. And Carter with the spare. Losing our signal a little bit on our other camera. right, so our second camera's dropping out a little bit. So we'll try and keep you updated, and we'll stick on the low side here. So Leah, 6, 10. Eric. Wow. All the spins flying around leaves the 5-10. All right. Oh, and Paige quietly with the 5 in a row pack of Franks. There you go. Second one of the day. All right, Holly coming in a little high. William working on a spare, and that is light pocket 10 pin. All right, Holly getting them the hard way. And that right there is your Ballard's Bowling Academy shot of the game. Bouncing the 3 off the wall, taking out the 6 and the 10. There you go, Ballard's Bowling Academy spare of the game. As William picks up the 10 pin for a spare in the 6 frame, puts him at 62 in the 6th. And Stephanie in the pocket, a little high, leaves a 9 pin. And Matlin, 8th frame, light, trips the 8 out, not the 2. And then puts her over 130 in the 8th. Tobias, 4-7-10, seen that a few times today as well. Right, and Leah crossing over with the 1-3. And Paige ending her shot at 300 with a 3-9-10 and just getting the 3, but that puts her at 143 after 6, so that's a good place to be. And Leah missing a little outside. And Peyton comes in a little high, leaving just the 6. And William in the pocket, rings a 10 pin though. Can't get the 10 pin out. Jennifer shooting at the 9 pin. Spot on for the spare That puts her at 111. And William missing a little inside on his 10 pin. And Holly shooting at a 9 pin of her own. And she gets that out, puts her at 98 on a spare after 7. All right, and Jennifer sending it all back in the 9th frame. And Jacoby chopping the 3. All right, and Leah on lane 1, shooting at the left side of the rack and getting a couple off the middle and the back. All right, and Holly, lane number 1, 8th frame, right in the pocket on a spare. It puts her at 118 on a strike after 8. So Jacoby shooting at the 136 for his 9th frame. And that looks pretty good, and good enough. Gets it. Puts him at 109. All right, so Matlin opened in the 8th. She had 3 in a row, frames 3, 4, and 5. And so she can go 191 to close out game number 3. Again, the format for today, long pattern is what they're on right now. And we'll just take a look at that. Got the old Space Needle. 47 feet, 80 mils. 1 to 2.1 ratio. All right, so Matlin 9th frame. Matlin leading U18 girls. And that's light. Leaves the 1-2-4-7. So William up on 2. William has some struggles on this pair and comes in high, 3-6-10. All right, Mikey crossing over there on 5, just over on the right side of the screen. And Matlin needed some hold on that one, opens the 9th. So now 170 possible. And Page didn't like it. So William shooting at the 3-6-10, needs some hook, doesn't get it. Chops to 610, leaves the 3, puts him at 89. All right, and Eric, 1, 3, 6, 7, 10. So he's on a strike. So Eric can pick this up, slide the head pin over into the 7. And he does it. There you go. All right, so spare in the 9th. So he can still go 181 off the sheet. And it looks like he's going to make a little ball change. Hope for the best on that right lane. So Matlin on 4, first shot in the 10th. That looks left. It is 136. And hook in the middle. Hang on the outside. Williams shooting at the 3-6-10 again, and this time he makes it. So spare in the 9th. Puts him at 99 on a spare. So just one more pin to go on the plus side. Not on the plus side, plus 100. So Tobias on 3, working on a strike. 9th frame, comes in high. Messenger doesn't take out the 10. So he's still got that left. Matlin needs a pocket shot here. She gets it. And so she can strike here for 160. And Leah getting the 7 off of the 5. And that was her 8th frame. So she's finding this pair not to her liking, as has been true with several athletes out there today. And Tobias with the spare. Leah, 9th frame, light, 1-2-8-10. That's going to be a tough one to pick up. All right, so Leah getting 3 out of the 4, puts her at 93 after 9. And Holly with the 1-2-8-9. So I think a pocket shot will take care of that, not a common leave. I got Eric Jones. As Jennifer sending them all back for a double. And Eric doing likewise. All right, so Eric can still go 181 off the sheet here. And that won't happen as he leaves the 3-pin. So Stephanie is starting her 9th frame on 2. And finding the mid lane friction, missing the head pin left. Tobias starting his 10th frame. Lane 4 looks good in the pocket. All right, so you can go 156. All right, so I think so far pretty much everyone's found a pair that they found disagreeable. So a bad game doesn't necessarily take you out of it. All right, Jennifer missing on the fill shot, but that puts her at 169. So a solid score for today. All right, Paige picking that up, so she can go firmly on the plus side. Tobias leaving a 1-2. And Jacoby looking good in the pocket. So he can go 149 still. And Jacoby in the U12 division. All right, so William, second shot in the 10th, he's on a strike. Playing the deep inside line, trying to use some angle to get some hold. Does a little bit, but not quite enough, leaving a 6-pin. And Stephanie tripping him out. I think she crossed over and caught a little break. There you go. All right, so William shooting at a 6-pin. All right, so Williams finishing with a 129. And Stephanie can finish in the 120s. All right, so Leah leaving the 10-pin. And Stephanie light pocket leaving the 2-8. And Leah just a little bit left on that 10-pin, so she'll finish 102 for the third game. Last game on this pattern. So Paige is going to finish up her 10th frame. She goes high 310s. But she will be plus. And that will help her climb the standings. I think she was 8th going into this game. right, Mikey over there on the right picking it up. Paige shooting the 310, chops the 3. But still, she'll finish 205. So that's a good game for today. All right, so we'll turn the camera a little bit. And we'll let you watch 5 and 6. I'm going to go try and figure out the other camera.
James Hayes, coach from OC. If you draw Morgan Jets, you'll probably be fired. So that's just saying. All right, this yellow ticket. And I've got either a Storm Rotograph certificate or we got some hammer balls up there that James donated. So you can get your pick of one of those. Last four numbers 7, 8, 5, 8. We got the Trevor. All right. Pretty good, buddy. 7, 8, 5, 8. All right. All right, hang on just a second. While we do that, we're going to start with some awards. Many of these awards are selected by our parent advisory group. We got we were on a Zoom call and had some conversations, and we did some selections, and it was pretty interesting because all of these are really, really close and really pretty even. So that's encouraging. It's letting us know that our kids are competing. Our kids are, the ones that were looking for sportsmanship, they're honoring that as well. We're going to start out with our high school seniors and the others that are going to be aging out this year. So when we call you up, all right, I want to call up our seniors first. Piper Reams, come up. Victoria Kogauer, Joshua Druin, Jessica Hamlin, Carter Robinson, Wesley Hallam, Taylor Bryant, Stephanie McCoy, and Anthony Bishop. Something from us at SGT, and we have 7, count them folks, 7 bowlers that are aging out. They'll be in high school next year, but they age out of the youth program. Jennifer Jackson, J.L. Leah Cody, Tori Justice, Oliver King, Reese Trammell, Colton Klein, and William Renfro. We miss anybody? Well, congratulations, seniors. Great job. We'll start with one of our performance awards, the High Average / High Series. The last 2 years, it's been the same person on both those categories. We have one difference this year. We're going to start with our U12 Boys Division, High Average and High Series. Trevor Thompson. Trevor had a 144 average, and his high series this season was 827. Averaged 165 for that set. How about that? U12 girls, Jasmine Grizzle, a 122 average. Shot 708 for her high series, averaged 141. Our U15 boys, Brady McDonald, a 180 average, a 1029 series, but that's a 205 average. Surprises no one, right? Savannah Sioux, U15 girls, 167 average. Shot 993, average 198. U18 girl, 187, Jamie Burrow. Also 187, Tori Justice. And Jamie had the high series with a 1057, averaging 211. And 18 boy, Eric Jones, averaging 212. High set, 1170, or 234 average that day. Not too bad. Let's say for high average, high series winners. Great job, boys. Really, really impressive. This is a different award. I do these every now and then. That's one we had to make up. Early on in the season, with COVID and everything else, we were looking at doing some different things in gymnastics and some different things in bowling. And had a brilliant idea first of the season that I was going to be able to come in and do a live stream. You've seen me around tournaments, and as busy as Raylan and I are, you know that really quick that was going to be a disaster. It really was. If it was me, it was going to be doing it's true. It's true. Well, Brian McDonald, in addition to being Brady's dad, stepped in, brought another dimension to the tour this season. His efforts have enabled parents, grandparents, and family and friends to view the tournaments through live streaming on YouTube and Facebook, as well as allowing them to go back and watch them later. Tyson Duffy, he was at the Wichita stop, and he texted me later. He said, he did manage it. Brian does a phenomenal job with the live stream. Never really had a need to watch it until yesterday, right? So that's a good testament to what we did. I'd like to present our media production team forward to Brian. Thank you, Brian. Another one from our parent advisory committee, sportsmanship. Took a lot of things into factoring this week, and again, everything was very, very close, very, very tight. But at the end of the day, it was pretty easy. Our male sportsmanship award is going to Roman Roberts. And our young lady that was nominated and widely voted on. She didn't make it today, is Maddie Phillips. Great sportsman and a great ambassador. He's on the Oklahoma State Youth Directors Committee as well. So, congratulations, Brian. All right, this next one, it's a new award. Requested by Jeff and Lisa Taylor. He said, could we do something for the younger kids? Because we had the Rising Star, and sometimes that translated into the younger ones, but sometimes it didn't. So the Taylor family said, we'd like to do something for the U12 in the most improved area.
Right? How y'all doing? I'm not the speaker, so bear with me. So if you think of our youth bowlers as a house, the U12 is literally the foundation and the very meaning of a future for the sport. So as a family, we decided we wanted to do something a little extra special for our younger bowlers. Sorry, I have my notes up. So we decided we're going to do something to recognize our most improved U12 bowlers, because the little guys, to me, sometimes they don't get the recognition, and they are literally where we start. And we're going to recognize in both divisions, of male and female. Our inaugural winners have been on fire lately. Several wins on and off the SGT Tour. Their dedication to the sport and determination to improve is the very example of this award. So without further ado, our 2021 U12 Most Improved Bowlers are Jasmine Grizzle and Peyton Farnsworth. So this is our first time doing this, so I need some help from you guys. What should we do? What would be a good award? Patches? You like patches? Really? Poker chips? Really? Poker, man, they're easy. How about bowling balls? Okay. Things like sweet. So we would like to present you guys with 2 bowling balls for the performance that you have done this year and striving to be the next generation of bowlers. Yes, you got to be in the picture. And in addition to the bowling ball, they had to have something to put it on. So we got them a bowling cup, or a ball cup as well, some of those custom-made ball cups from 302 Creations out of Dallas, Texas. Ben Yaden does a great job doing that. So if you got a league or an association that you need some awards for, go check them out. Great supporter of youth bowling. Thank you, Taylor family. Shannon, where are you? I'll come back to that. We'll do, okay. This is another new one. We put this out in the parent advisory groups, the group, and we're looking for mentors, those that are encouraging some of our younger bowlers or some of the older bowlers that are new. And we were going to do a male and a female, and if we had that many, and well, it was tougher than what we thought. But the plaque says, in recognition of your continuous efforts to lead by example, encourage and support others, and grow the sport of bowling. Our mentors for this year: Savannah Sue, Eric Jones, and Gavin Taylor.
All right, I gotta add to this a little bit. So, Dickie and I were somewhere else, I can't remember. I think I was bowling Ladies State, and he had gymnastics. Storm Youth Challenge was going on down in Dallas, Texas. I had a parent contact me. Actually, I contacted her first, and she replied to me saying, "Hey, my little guy's really struggling. This is just not what he's used to with SGT, with the support from everybody." I put a call out to 2 parents, said, "Hey," I'll just say it, Alex was struggling that day. Little Alex, Western. I put a call out to 2 parents, and our older kids flocked to him and encouraged him, and that's where this mentor award started. So again, just really appreciate our older mentoring our younger, our little.
That's what it's all about, folks. It's about raising the next generation of bowlers. Would you agree? Yeah. All right, we're going to go back to our parent advisory group. The SGT was conceived in 2016 with just an idea to make youth bowling in the region a little bit better. Encourage one another, make lifelong friends. You've seen the flyer, and we mean every word of that. And bowling is yes, it's important, but it's not the most important thing in life. We also enlisted the help of folks like James Sage from Oklahoma Christian and Tommy Horsley when he was over to Southwestern Christian as some founding advisors. We took on the information that we could glean from them. And since that time, we've appointed people from you to be on a parent advisory group where we're talking about they may sell raffle tickets. We talk about schedules, formats, community involvement. We talk about the footprint tour with this group of individuals when we were thinking about putting that together. So it means a lot to be able to tap into these minds and help them because they see a lot going on where Raylene and I are operating the tournament. We'd like to get down in the bowlers area and see how the kids are doing, progressing and stuff, but you've seen it. It just doesn't happen. So we get to collect and get some help from these people. We sell raffle tickets, organize gifts for the footprint tour, sell brackets. There are score fetchers. That's how we get scores into bowl metrics. I'd love to say it's me back there just waving my hand, making it happen, but no, we gotta have people doing that. So we really want to thank them for that. For Oklahoma, Jeff and Lisa Taylor. Brian Farnsworth, Kimberly and Matt Warner, Joe Jones, from Arkansas, Nancy and Taco Burrow, Emily Connell, from Missouri, Tyson Duffy. Hold it down, it's just Tyson. I'm just serious. From Kansas, Diane and Frank Sue. You can get your own. How about that? Laurie and Albert Reeves. And from the great state of Texas, Brian McDonough. Can the Reeves go to lunch? I expect that from Albert. Matt Warner. You're not getting out of this, come on. What's he doing, crawling down here? What's You're not that old. Come on. So we can tighten up a little bit there. Yeah, if they squat like the kids, they'll never get up. So. That one on the way down like Eric does, right? You never get them back up? Yeah. All right, thank you all so much. This helps make our job a whole lot easier. And we're going to be able to add, we're adding 2 new. I've already talked to them for next year. We've got Holly and Matt Westringer going to join our parents group for next year, so we appreciate that. They said, absolutely, we'd love to help. Thank you. Junior Gold qualifiers. Has anybody qualified for Junior Gold yet? No? I have a list. A little something from us, bag tag, for your accomplishment qualifying for Junior Gold. Now, these are just the ones that have qualified through SGT for the season, okay? We're going to do this first. We're going to do from And the natural state. Arkansas. Ashley Imhoff. Braden Hudson. Caleb Jenkins. First 3 are here. Carter Robinson is. Colby Palmer. David Jepson. Elijah Cousins. Haley Connell. John Michael Bartley. Troy Allgood. Walker Carrington. We need pictures, buddy. Come on back. Wesley Tribble. William Renfro. Zachary Grosvenor. That's all from Arkansas. All right. Sunflower State. Kansas, Brandon Monta. Jamie Burrow. Piper Reeves. What? Oops. Oops. Well, I called you out anyway. Coco, Victoria Coconut Water. We got just a few from Shogi State. Colton Klein. Hayden Harvey. Leah Cody. Megan Brown. Morgan Duffy. Riley Ogle. And who did we just have? We just added Trey and Sherry. Thank you. From the Sooner State. We're going to get a title there. You're going to have 2 rows over there. Hayden Heron. Brittany Esch. Hayden Wolf. Daniel Smith Bailey. Jacoby Hill. Joshua Druin. Justin Druin. Kimberly Hamlin. Michael York Jr. Maya Gonzalez. Nevaeh Saros. Paul O'Kane. Robert Johnson. Tori Justice. And TJ Brown. And from Texas, well, from Texas we had Austin Getz, Jamita Graham, and Lucas Halcott. All right, tighten up, Mike, come on in.
I wish I would go on that. I really want to go on that.
Oh, from the junior gold qualifier we had here. Trevor Thompson.
Like, is it possible to sign up?
And who else won their spot?
Yeah, but I'm
From the junior gold qualifier. U20, Morgan Nunn. Come on up, Morgan.
Oh, we got more.
So, all right, let's do a picture of this group. Wait a minute, Trevor. There you go. Perfect. Big smile, everybody. Wait, hold it. Wait a minute. Stay there. Now, wait a minute. Now, parents, that's pretty impressive size group, right? That's just from Southwest Gold Tour. Now, if you have qualified for Junior Gold this year, come on up. Regardless of where you qualified, come on up. This is going to impress you even more. qualified, our junior gold qualifiers 2021. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it.
Jennifer, you're fine. You're fine. Just squeeze it. Lay down. Yeah, there you go. I got a picture. Says Eric, because I decided to get Brady here.
Congratulations, everyone. Good luck in Indianapolis. I'm going to do a program builder of the year. He said, how can we do this? The only thing that popped into my mind was Bob the Builder. You know? Nobody knows Bob the Builder, right? Oh, good. This next recipient joined the tour in Springfield last year, where we normally have several run and dones, and that's fine. And in every city, every stop, we have our share of people that just kind of want to try to come and qualify for junior gold, and that's great. That's why we're here too. This gentleman has recruited and encouraged more than 10 bowlers over this past year to enhance their game, challenge themselves while showing pride and character. Not just a one and done, they compete on a regular basis. 2 that qualified for the Ironman, which means they hit every stop this year. Now, at 5, count them 5 junior gold qualifiers out of that one bowling center. On the plaque it says, we want to thank you for your dedication, encouraging new bowlers to compete at a higher level, building others' confidence, and promoting a positive attitude. We want to present our program builder to Tyson, the Builder Duffy. And we try to put some things together that I hope you'll crack up with this. You got to show the trophy off when you get it. Oh yeah, bring your camera. All kids that's here are Tyson. Come on up. Let's go. In addition to bringing the Mountain SGT's high school coach as well over Missouri with a pretty successful program. Thank you, Tyson. Hang on, wait. Got one more. All right. Congratulations, Tyson. Iron Man and Wonder Woman. It's become one of the more sought after awards because we have a bunch each year that says, I'm going to make every stop. Things happen, we get it. But, yeah, the first year we had one. And we tried to change out these trophies and make them unique. Roger helped us out making some rough-hewn looking bases, so it turned out really, really nice. So we're going to go through the list here. Let's see. Iron Man and Wonder Woman. We'll start Alex Westring. Jacoby Hill. Peyton Farnsworth. Carolyn Allen. Aiden Farnsworth. Colton Klein. Aiden Marty. Paul O'Kane. Wade Renfro. Malin Warner. And Jennifer Jackson. So I might not get the might not do the figurines this year. Maybe we'll do another plaque. I said, oh no, you got to do the figurines. They love it. What? What did I say? Well, that was wrong, wasn't it? They wanted the action figures, right? Okay. All right. Let's see. What's next? What's next? Transformers. This is Ray Lennox.
Okay, I started this one last year. I don't get to spend a lot of time on lanes with everybody, so when I see a change in somebody as far as them coming out of their shell, their personality wise, you know it's a big deal, because I know you guys see it probably more than I do, but when I see it, it's a tremendous thing. This young lady has been very shy up until about, I think it was March. She was at a tournament with her older brother. She was too young to be bowling it. She never really spoke more than a word or two to me. And for some reason that day, she just decided that Dickie and I were her new best friends. And it's been that way ever since. So, I'd like to present Miss Nevaeh Sorrows with our Coming Out of Your Shell award. Congratulations.
I think the first 2 years, we didn't have 6 words out of it, and now she walks through the door talking to us. So that's a good thing. Way to go, kiddo. Rising Star. This is another one that's voted on by the Parent Advisory Group. Again, pretty close, pretty close. And let's see. Like I said, sometimes it's one of the youngers, and sometimes it's not. This year, again, we had 2, one male, one female, but it was just too tough, so we had to expand that. Our first Rising Star, Alex Westring. Roman Roberts. Maddie Phillips. And Paige Feitner. These individuals have really, you can tell that they work on their game, and they take pride in what they do. And we just want to recognize them as rising stars for SCT. Great job. Almost. Congratulations, all of our rising stars. Wait a minute. Ladina says, no, don't go away. All right, thank y'all. And all it takes sometimes is somebody to start something. Taylor has helped out this year. I'm starting the U12 Most Improved. They said they wanted to do something special. And then Brian Farnsworth said, hey, I think I'd like to do something like that too. So we already have an award for our Rookie of the Year, and Brian said, well, let's enhance it. So our inaugural Brian Farnsworth Agency Rookie of the Year Award will be presented to, I'll let him tell you. Okay. I gotta have some names.
No, I was, Sammy and I were talking, my wife and I were talking, and part of what we've done with the Farmers Agency since we've opened it up is just making a big focus on youth sports and growth, and listening to the Taylors talk about the bowling ball and getting the U12 started. Also, another really difficult part for getting started, I know, is jerseys and gears. When you first start bowling, when you first join a tour, you really are tired of wearing the same thing all the time. So we wanted to help kids with that. And our winners for the Rookie of the Year is Mila Davis, I'll be corrected on that one, and Robert Johnson. And we will get with them with the amount of time that it takes to get jerseys in and people having their personal preferences. We'll get together sometime here before everybody leaves and put an order in, get your sizes and get your preference on the jerseys.
Thank you, Brian. Get over there and join them. It's really neat when we can kind of get some things to enhance some of the awards that we've got going on. We enjoy doing it. I mean, we enjoy putting these awards together. It's always a challenge each year to maybe come up with something different or a different award or a different style. But we like doing that. And hope you enjoy it as well. Almost done. Almost done. 2 more girls. The 2021 Logo Infusion Points Champions. You've been watching that all year. This year it's a long battle each stop to see who can accumulate points based on placement, high game, clean games, and just showing up, you accumulate points. We had a mix of age groups vie for the lead this season. Everything from U12 was up there pretty close in the girls division too, so like 4th or 5th place. So it's not just the U18s that are getting this. In the girls division, it came down to the last stop in Wichita, and a couple of guys tried to make a move, but it's such a big difference going into Wichita to overcome our girls point champion, Madeline Warner. Not only do we have a jersey, Roger's got something for you out there at lane 14, Madeline. We got your banner up now. And the boys champ, Will Renfro. You were at ITRC. Boy, you saw him wind it up after he got past the first game. So his jersey and now his banner. Let's get a picture of them. Look over there. Congratulations, our points champions. Oh, wait a minute, you're way back up here. And Will, hang on just a second. I mentioned how Will got a runaway lead with points champions. I think after that first game, he struggled, about 40 or something like that. And then come out with 300, and then, I mean, everything had bonus points and clean games and everything else. So we're going to have his folks come down here. We've got a special presentation we're going to add to this. Hickory Hunter Ring came in. So I'm Dad to present you with the ring here. We got a walk up from our friends over at 302 Designs as well. You got all that? All right. Congratulations, Will. Senior Ambassadors, our STT Senior Ambassador. Another award that we started last year and kind of did it on the fly, and so much so on the fly that I didn't even have an award to present. So So we took a lot of things into consideration. And when we talk about ambassador, we're really talking about ambassadors of the game. Somebody that's passionate about the game, that works on their game, that helps and encourages others. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 2021 first. Again, we were looking for one male, one female, but we just couldn't do it. 2021's senior ambassador, Piper Reeves. Jessica Hamlin. And Brandon Monta. We appreciate y'all joining us for SGT, and we wish you the best going forward. Where do you get that one? No. Now I gotta turn back the clock up here for a minute. I mentioned that we did this on the fly last year. Didn't even have some any words to give out. But for 2020, we're presented to Morgan Nunn. I thought RJ would be here today. We'll do it tonight when he shows up. RJ Hooper was our winner for senior ambassador last year. Go get your picture. Listen to your mother. All right. Oh, got one more? Yeah. Did we talk about the ultimate training session at the ITRC? Has everybody heard about that? We select generally one young bowler at each stop. Sometimes we do two. And they're invited to join us for a special training session at the ITRC. It's a full day training. We provide lunch, and you're going to learn a lot of stuff, both from the great technology that they've got at the ITRC and the great coaching that's down there as well. Again, it's not something that we're looking to award on your scores. We look at bowling skill, yes, but we're looking for character. We're looking for people that want to really learn the game. We want, there's a lot of things that we look at just, other than just the bowling. Again, we have the Nuns, and myself, a couple of others that try to get around and take a look. Who's doing what? Who's having these moments? Who's engaging, high-fiving, and just who's overcoming? Yeah, you're right, exactly right. So with that said, we'd like to invite Haley Connell to join us at the ITRC. That's actually going to be next week is when we're going to the ITRC. And we're going to have one more this afternoon, so we will be looking. She is joining Alex Westring, Maddie Phillips, Roman Roberts, Kimberlyn Hamlin, Daniel Smith-Bailey, Hannah Hitch, Landon Connell, Trayton Cherry, Colton Klein, and Robert Johnson. They're going to be going next weekend as well. And like I said, we have one more this afternoon. Nobody wants to stand next to Roger. Why is that? Where's Scout? Oh. Yes, that's good. Yeah. We had one more, but we may have to wait and see when it shows up. Scout, set. Yeah, it's just not going to happen. Congratulations, Haley. All right, that's our regular season awards. Thank you for indulging us. We hope you enjoy us. All right, we're going to get a little bit later start. Be back here and ready to roll at 1:30. You will start on your lanes as as if you were transitioning over. Okay? Wherever you stopped, one pair to the right. The exception is 19 and 20 is going to go to 21 and 22. 19, 20 is going to be down. Okay? So go ahead and have some lunch. Be back here ready to start at 1:30.
Bring your other bag. Do you have a higher? No. That green one right there.